welcome back to my channel. So we're going to mix it up a little bit today and I'm going to show you guys a jewelry haul. So this is all over like the past 2 months or so, and I got a couple different companies. It's actually quite a bit of different little things to show you guys. So I'm going to just jump into it and I'll try and keep it as organized as possible. I'm going to start first with the earrings I'm wearing. And I got these from a company called Maison Miru, and I've got the little bag here just to show you guys. So this is a company that I found through Instagram. Their ads keep popping up. This one here on my lower lobe is just their crystal stud, and that's the one I keep getting the ad for. It's an ad that you get it free with just the purchase or just paying shipping and handling. So I always thought it was too good to be true, and I kind of figured it was just a scam. But one night I was just like, you know what, let's just see what happens. So I did it. And their shipping was like 2 days. They were here so fast and I loved them. So when I got an email that they were doing a sample sale, I went on and I found these guys here, and these are called, I think, the Secret Studs. And they're just perfect in any extra piercings you have. I've got 2 on that side and I've got 1 here. And my earrings are kind of what started this whole jewelry kick. I kind of go through kicks sometimes, and recently, after losing Macy, I kind of went through a thing where when you have like a big life change, I don't know if any of you guys are like this, but I always want to change something. I know some people will like cut their hair after a breakup or things like that, but I wanted to do something, just be a little bit different, and I wasn't sure what it was going to be. And then I just happened to read this article about a thing called a curated ear, and it's pretty much where you just load your ear with piercings. No, I'm not going to have that many. I think I'm done with just those few, but I figured, you know, it's removable if I don't like it. But so I've got the 2 here that I added, and then the 1 little guy there, and that's just a cuff that's non-piercing. So that's kind of what started this whole jewelry kick. And these guys are from the company Maison Miru, and if you go on Instagram, you can figure out, it's very easy to figure out how to get the free one. And then after you do that, they'll give you a coupon for free shipping on your first order. So I got these guys shipped free, and I got them on a sample sale, so I got them like half price. And they will sell them single. So that's how I have 3 of them. I got 1 set and then 1 single one, which I kind of think is nice because say you wanted to do just like a top piercing, you don't have to buy a set of earrings. You can buy just 1. Okay, so that's enough for that one. The earrings that actually kicked off this whole thing that I saw and I fell in love with and I thought were the most adorable things ever are from a site called BaubleBar. And I've shared about these guys on my Instagram because they recently did a free offer, but I cannot wait to show you guys these earrings. So I'm hoping these are going to show up good. They are, can you guys see that? Oh, I'm going to be so disappointed if it won't focus. Okay, there you go. It's a tiny orange gummy bear, and then it's got the chain that drops from the bottom of the gummy bear to the post, so it kind of just goes around the bottom of your ear. But I love that these are so lightweight. They're tiny little ones, so it's not like a child's earring. You look like you're wearing an adult earring, and it's just kind of fun. It's a little bit of color. It's still got the gold sparkle. And I just thought they were so cool. Now, if you go on looking for these, they're called the squish earring, and you get those 2, and it comes with an ear cuff. Now, the ear cuff should have a threader on it, which would be like a gold chain with an earring that looks almost like a needle, and it would go through the hole there. Mine broke. They were really good on their customer service, I'll say that. They took care of it. So I just have a cuff without the threader, and it's just like a rainbow pave. But overall, that's a really cute set. And since I've had these now about 2 months, I find myself coming up with outfit ideas to kind of go based around. Ooh, I'm sorry guys. This is going to be hard to keep in focus because I keep going close and far, but okay, so those were fun. And then once I realized how much I liked those, I was maybe like a month later, I saw the matching bracelet on there. And it's just that orange gummy bear again. And then it's got the rainbow pave type bracelet. And then it's got the slide closure, which I really appreciate. I find these really easy to work with. And it's nice that they're adjustable. I'm not a huge fan of the bracelets you get where it's got like the traditional clasp. I always find those, they're hard to size, and then you have that huge piece of extra chain hanging over. And for some reason, I don't mind it when it's got the tails like this, but that one piece of extra chain always drives me crazy. So I really like this guy. And I'm gonna show you later on in this haul what I layered him with. Okay, and then the last thing from BaubleBar, this is the one I shared on my Instagram. For Pride Month, they were doing a promotion where all you paid was shipping, and they had 3 choices. You could get this necklace, there was another necklace with the word love and kind of rainbow letters, and then they had the earrings too. But the earrings were huge, and I was afraid that they would hurt, and I just liked this. So these are metal beads, really heavy, really good quality, and then it just says love is love in the gold letters. I just thought that was so pretty. And because I was inspired by all those beaded type jewelry that I saw on BaubleBar, I went ahead and bought some beads from Walmart and spent a Friday night making some of my own beaded bracelets. So these are just on an elastic cord, and I made 3 of this rainbow type color, and I actually tried to mimic the BaubleBar ones. I'll show those on the screen now, do like a split screen. Those are a little bit bigger. Obviously the beads were bigger. I had to work with what I could find, but they were also $38 a piece at the time. So yeah, I ended up with 3 for like under $10 because I have a ton of beads left. So while I was doing beading, I figured let's make some turquoise ones as well. So I've got these, and these are just in varying shades of turquoise. And I made these to layer with this silver cuff that I have. And I got this, it says until we meet again, with a little paw print. But I like layering turquoise and silver, and I just thought that was a really pretty combo. And then the last bracelets I made, I've worn them. I'm not sure if I like them or if they're weird, but I'm going to show you guys anyways. So I was on the sites, like I said, on Maison Miro and Majuri, and I was looking at the evil eye studs that they have, and I think that they're really pretty. So I was like, you know, I'm going to make an evil eye bracelet. So of course I used my beads, and then I used some polymer clay, and it's just a little round one because what I had here, I had metal cabochon holders, they call them. So I just pressed the polymer clay in and pressed the bead in and baked it. And I don't know, I kind of like it, but then at the same time it's kind of weird. But for now, I've got it, and it was just the cost of the beads. So I've got those guys to play around with for now. Okay, let me get back into some of the stuff that I've purchased. All right, I purchased a set of, actually 2 sets of earrings from Free People. Now, the reason I had to purchase 2 is because they did it where the set, it wasn't symmetrical, and I wanted to have a symmetrical set. So each set came with a set of these. The top is just a turquoise dot, and then the 2 lower ones are pretty much like amethyst gemstones, and they are just on this gold kind of like threader. So they just kind of hook through your ear. Now, because I bought 2 sets, I had an extra one of these. So what I did is I took that second pair and I just cut them down. So all I would have is a set with just that turquoise piece, so that these could go either next to it if I wanted, or these can just go on their own and be like a minimal earring. And all I did was cut them down with some pliers, and then I just filed them with a nail file. So I've got those there. And then the other earrings that came with the set are these ones that are kind of like a huggy hoop. And I'm going to try and figure out how I can hold them to show you how they work. So they're like a huggy hoop, and it kind of just wraps through and around the bottom. So this was the one, each set came with 1 purple and 1 yellowish gold, and I didn't want that mix up, so I had to buy 2 sets so I'd have a set of each of these. But those are really cute, and they stay in way better than I thought they would. I picked up 1 set of earrings from Forever 21, and this is a mismatched stud set. Ones like this are going to be just fun when I'm kind of playing with looks and layering stuff to go in the extra piercings. And I've already worn this stud one. I thought that was really fun, the cone type one. And this was $5.90 for 6 earrings. Okay, the next ones I'm going to show you a pair of earrings from TJ Maxx. So these are like $16. And I want to say the brand was like Alexa and Tori or something like that. So they're just a gold huggy hoop, which is really having a moment right now. And then they kind of have like a mother of pearl type design that looks like it's meant to mimic the Van Cleef and Arpels type flower. But I love these. These are just in a sparkle, but they're kind of understated and fun. But so now the next thing I want to show you guys that I have been crushing on thanks to Instagram. Instagram kills me, like kills my budget anyways. I'll go on there and I'll be on there for hours just like looking at pictures of people's home decor or jewelry or things like that. So I went on there and I saw charm necklaces and I fell in love. I thought it was the coolest idea, and to kind of put together jewelry that tells your story. So I went on eBay and I found some vintage charms. The first one I'm going to show you is this one right here, and this is a clock. And the reason that I got this guy, I just put it on a chain that I already owned, and I have it so it'll be like a low hanging one. The reason I got the clock is because it's kind of like a thing between my husband and I. Every morning he gets up to leave for work before I do, and even if I'm like half asleep, I have this insane fear that I'm gonna like oversleep and be late for work. So I always ask him, did you set the clock? Even if it's like the middle of the night and I'm out of it. So this was kind of like carrying on that joke. And I put this on a chain that would hang long. And I'll show you what I'm doing. I also picked up some charms on eBay. And now these don't have as special a meaning, but I got a harmonica. That is a little spinning truth or dare wheel. And then this is a ladder because I like home DIYs. And this here I got from Walmart in the hardware type section. So I was also on Instagram looking up the charm necklaces. I came across this brand called Marla Aaron, and they make these necklaces, and they call this like a baby lock, but hers are like $355, and that wasn't gonna happen. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna see if I can DIY this for now. They only came in zinc, so I spray painted it until I can find jewelry making supplies that have one. But I just think this is really cool. And then I layered it. I'm just gonna, with the longer one like that, so it's kind of like a layering moment. And there's a website that I haven't ordered from yet, so I can't vouch for them, but I'm planning on ordering. I'm kind of like playing around on it. It's called Brooklyn Charm, and they also have a really good Instagram. But they make these little state charms, and you can choose how you want them. You can get silver plated, you can get gold plated, you can get brass, but I'm leaning towards gold plated. I just think it'll be better for longer. But I'm leaning towards that. They also have some of these guys, and I'm gonna do all the states that we've like vacationed or traveled in. I haven't done a bunch of traveling, but I just thought it'd be kind of like a nice thing to kind of have a necklace that represents the stuff that we've done together. And then let's see, I think, oh, I've got 2 more companies. I'm gonna show you, this next one is kind of like a fun laid back company. It's called Pura Vida. And I'm not sponsored or anything. I'll find a code though, because you always use a code on that site. Never shop without one. And I will put that in the description box for you guys. So I signed up for their monthly club because I kind of wanted to do the layering bracelets, and I thought that would be like a quick way to add, you know, some pre-curated collections in, if that makes sense. So I started in May, and this was the first monthly pack that I got. And this one is like mint green, peach, and pearl, and I really like that. I've never really been a pearl girl before, but I really like this one. So this here actually had a seashell charm on it, but I cut it off because it was silver. It wasn't going with the rest of my jewelry, and it was constantly getting in my way. But yeah, let me turn that one a little bit. So if you don't know about these, it's like $15 a month. You get the 3 bracelets. You can stop it at any time. They're a waxed type of string, so I guess they're supposed to be able to stay cleaner longer. I don't know about that. But they're all that pulling, the sliding adjustable thing. And I have to be honest, I don't really mind it when the tails hang out, I was thinking I was gonna because I'm so picky and particular about everything else. But I don't know, it really just doesn't bother me. And then I'll show you guys June's pack real quick. So it came with this red one here with kind of like a braided design and all the gold beads on it. And then the next one they layered in. This one's like a turquoise color and it's got gold and then some white and red. And then this one here is the charm one and it's got an anchor on it. So that is the pack I got for June. And I know it's kind of cheating, but if you go on Instagram a few days ahead, you can kind of see what the next month's pack is going to be to decide if you want to skip it. That way it's not a surprise. And then because I had a coupon code, I picked up just a few random bracelets that aren't part of a pack. So the first one I picked up I'm actually wearing now. It's this red and blue one. And this one is for leukemia and lymphoma awareness. And this one is special to me because that's what Macy, she had leukemia. And I just have it layered with an alphabet bracelet from Forever 21. And with these type ones, a portion of it, I think it was 10%, I'm not sure, goes to whatever the cause is. So that one went to lymphoma and leukemia. Now this one here is another one of those charity ones. This was Hustle Kindness. But I got this because I liked the rainbow look. So the bracelet itself part there is white, and then this is all different rainbow ones. This is the one that I layered with the BaubleBar gummy bear bracelet. I thought that was really cool. It was dainty, it didn't get in the way, they didn't move around. It was actually a really comfortable pair. And I don't know if this is really doing it justice, but there's that one. Then I've got two more. This next one is another awareness one. This one is for anxiety disorders and it's just blue. And if you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that I suffer from panic attacks, anxiety, that type of thing. So I thought this would be a nice way to kind of like rep that. And then the last one is just a really pretty beaded one, and I am in love with the colors on this. I haven't worn it yet, but it's a mint green, and then it's got really pale pink, white, and gold. So there is that guy. And then the last piece I'm going to share with you guys is probably my favorite of this entire haul. And if you've, I don't know if you've noticed it as I've been talking, but it's this Signet ring. And this is from a site called, it's either Gorjana or Gorjana. I'll go ahead and put the name spelled out for you guys. So I found this one just through searching for gold-ish pieces. They're plated, so they're like more, they're a step up from like Forever 21, but they're still not solid gold, so they are affordable. And the one thing I really love about this site, they offer a thing called Afterpay, which I found out about. So basically, it's kind of like layaway. It's like an online layaway. You do get your product up front. You don't have to wait for it, but you don't have to do a credit check. You don't have to have credit. You just have a debit card, and it breaks it down into 4 payments, and they spread it out over 2 months. So it's every other week. But it lets me, okay, so I kind of forgot where I was before the phone rang. I was saying that being able to break it down to 4 smaller payments makes it a lot easier to buy stuff that's a little bit higher quality. So like what I'll do, I already have my eye on a bracelet for after this. After I pay this one off, they make these are called the Bespoke collection because they're engravable. And this one I just got an A, and you can choose, I think there's like 5 fonts you can choose between. But they also have a little bracelet that has like the plaque, and then it's got the slide detail too. And I'm going to go ahead and do the dog's birthdays in Roman numerals. So I'm going to get one for Macy, and I'll get Jordan's birthday too. And I'll do that like one at a time as I pay things off. So I know this is a little different. I don't think I've ever done like a straight up jewelry haul on my channel before. I know I've done like thrifting clothes and stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. I know it's a little bit different. Don't forget to like it, give me the thumbs up. And if you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.